Hey, I need to jump on here before you watch the video. There's a few audio problems, I'm aware, so if you hear those little buzzes here and there, I apologize. I'm still trying to figure out if it's my editing app that I'm using or if it's something within the app that's going on with the audio. I'm not sure, but just wanted to say that. Hope you enjoy the video. Besides that, I will see you next time. Okay, bye, love you. Where's my makeup bag? Did I leave it? Back to my channel. It's been a pretty hectic, I want to say hectic morning. I had to brainstorm for one of my projects I have to do that I have not started, and it's due Monday. It's currently Wednesday. And golly, this week has just been a storm watch, winter storm watch kind of week. I think all day it's been saying it's going to snow Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. They canceled classes yesterday and today. Yesterday was Tuesday, today's Wednesday. They canceled classes today and moved them to all online. So I have a meeting at 3 o'clock with one of my teachers, and that's the only meeting I have, thank God. Looking like we may not have class on Friday, but I'm not going to jinx it because I don't know that for sure, but I'm hoping they cancel class on Friday, so I'm not complaining, to be honest with you. So it's really nothing fancy to worry about. I'm not even surprised. But today we're gonna do a makeup tutorial. Now, I've been wanting to do this video for a minute. I just never got around to it because I was gonna do it later this week. And I was like, you know what? I have time and I feel like today is the perfect day to just like film whatever, and then I'll do some schoolwork. I was like, you know, let me just take a break while everyone's out the house just to film this video because I've been wanting to film it. So we're gonna do a little makeup tutorial and I'm gonna walk you guys through how I do my everyday makeup look. I've gotten a few compliments about how I do my makeup looks, so I was like, you know what, I think this will be a really good video idea to do, so we're gonna do that now. I'm gonna get out all of my makeup products before we start because I don't want to keep digging into my makeup bag. Both beauty blenders. Get this out, that out. Okay, for now that's gonna be it because I'm not gonna dig. I've already done my skincare prep, so we're just gonna get right into it. Sorry about the weird angle. I don't have like a proper tripod right now, but they're just gonna have to do. I'm gonna take off the glasses and we're going to just start with our foundation. I have the MAC Studio Liquid Matte Foundation in the shade NC45. I just do a couple pumps on my hand, just like that. And I take a little bit on my finger, and recently I've been doing this because like it's a better applicator for my makeup, and I just put some little dots on my face. And I know a lot of people say it's gross to put your finger directly on your face because your finger has germs. I understand that. It works for me to properly, I want to say, even out my makeup. There was a better word and I just lost it. The extra makeup I have on my hand, I just wipe off. I just wipe it off on my towel. And then going in with a foundation brush, I literally just blend that out, even that out all over my face. Well, I do have sponges, but I think a brush just does the trick a little better. But I do keep my sponges, and I'll show you why in just a second. Get all over, get under your chin. I swear to God, get under your chin. Some people I've seen and their makeup it just cuts off right at the jawline. Now after I do that with my brush, I quickly go in with the sponge. I wet it. I wet my sponge and I just kind of dab off the excess. And the reason why I do it with the sponge after I do it with the brush is because whenever I do it with my brush, it looks so streaky and I don't like it to look streaky. I like it to look clean and like airbrushed a little bit. Quickly go in with my sponge, dab off some excess so it doesn't look streaky. All right. And then my next step is my concealer. Now, the concealer I used, I wanted to try like a really light concealer to go under my eyes only. This is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Honey. And I take a little bit and I just go, oh, I just take a little bit and I go like this under both eyes. And that's the only place I put my concealer. Now, a lot of people do it like underneath their eyes, on their nose, their chin, and their forehead. I tried that. I tried all of that. It made me look like a literal ghost. It made me look pale. And I was like, you know, maybe all that is not for me. So I didn't do that. So I stopped doing that a while ago, and it looked a lot better in my opinion. And then I take a concealer brush and I just blend that under my eyes and everywhere. I've seen a lot of people use concealer under their eyes to make it like look brighter. And I was like, you know, maybe I want to try that. And I did. And I kind of like the outcome. And I try to get really like underneath my lower lash, but sometimes it doesn't work. And I'm like, okay, this isn't working out, and that's okay. This is the part where it gets a little crazy, not crazy. What am I talking about? It gets a little difficult. I want to make sure that it's covered and it's properly blended in, but if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. So, okay. Looking pretty promising. And then I take my other sponge, I wipe that one just a little bit, and I just kind of blend it out underneath my eye so it doesn't look as streaky. That just kind of helps it even out a little bit. Going back to sponges, please drown your beauty blenders in water. I'm serious. I've seen people do that so many times, like they spray it and they think it's good. I'm like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, now that we're calm, next, I'm going with some contour. Now, I just use this foundation stick that my mom gave me. It's the brand MAC. It's in the shade NW55. And then I take this contour brush and I literally just brush it on the stick. I've learned to just like brush it onto your contour or whatever and just dab it. Like, don't do anything crazy, okay? Don't do anything crazy. It's literally just a dab because it's there for like a shadow effect. And I'm still learning how to blend it out properly because I know it still looks a little patchy. I think it's also depending on where you place it as well. So I just go up a little bit on the side. Again, nothing too crazy. And you want to go underneath your cheekbone a little bit so it has that shadow effect. I need to blend this side out. This looks awful. I look like Abraham Lincoln on this side. Like the little sideburns and everything. Oh my god. And then I do this same thing with the other side. And then I go up. A little harsh. I will blend that all out in a second. And then I do the same thing on my forehead. I just go a little bit on the forehead, nothing too crazy. And I blend it back into my hairline. Now, I'm no makeup artist, so don't judge how I'm doing it. It's just, obviously, I'm showing you guys how I do my makeup. We're all learning a little bit together, so... Oh, Lord. Now, I take that same sponge that I did on my concealer, and I dab it a little bit where it's not so harsh. So it looks a little bit more airbrushed, I would say. It looks really harsh now. But once it evens out with everything, it looks a lot better. I've noticed that. I keep looking into the mirror. Okay, I'm trying to look at you. So I take that same brush and I go underneath my jawline just a little bit. Again, and we're going with that shadow effect. So it looks like you got that really sharp jawline. I don't know what that noise was. I did not appreciate that. And again, you want to move it towards your neck so it's not looking like it's obvious, you know, shadow effect that we're going with. You want to push it down towards your neck. Now we're going to contour my nose a little bit. Now, I have not found a way to perfect this nose contour because I don't know how to properly do it for my nose shape, I would say. I'm just going to take a really tiny brush that I stole from my mom. I'm going to take that brush, I put it on my contour color, and I'm just going to put it on the inside of my nose where my eye is and even that out. I'm hoping that looks clear on camera. I don't really know. This is what I'm starting to do. Not easy for me to really do makeup, but this is what I do for every day. That looks really harsh. We're gonna blend that out in just a second. And then I do the same thing to the other side. And then what I've also recently been trying out is that button nose effect, but I don't think I'm doing it right for my nose. But what I do is just lift the bottom of my nose a little bit, take my contour, and and just brush it just like that while holding the bottom of your nose. It's not working really for me that well, but I'm trying something new. I'm probably just going to wipe that all off because now I don't think it looks very good. After that's done, I kind of take that same sponge and just dab off the excess a little bit. And sometimes it takes a minute to really blend out and even out how I want it to. I think it looks slightly better-ish, but we're just going to trust the process because I don't really know how it's going to work out. All right, now that that's done, we're gonna take some translucent powder I got from Mary Kay. This powder was my mom's and she didn't use it, so I was like, let me try it out. So I tried it out and it works pretty good for me. This is what I use to set for my base, and then I take my little triangle puff. I literally just take a little bit, just like that. And then you want to set your concealer first. So what I do is I literally go on the bridge of my nose and look up a little bit and do something like that. And I want to let that sit for a little bit, but not too long, because I realize if I leave it on for too long, it leaves like a white spot, and that's not cool. And then we're going to take a little bit more. One press, that's all you need. And you do the same thing to the other side. You just take it, go like that. And sometimes I like to go on the bridge of my nose a little bit and just dab off the excess onto the bridge of my nose, just to let that sit for a little bit. And I like to take a little bit more powder and just do a little line like that. And then for the rest of my face, I like to, that was way too much. I need to wipe that off immediately. I just ended up wiping off the excess because it's pretty much set. And then I like to do a little bit on my forehead, which I didn't get to that step, but I'm gonna do that right now. Here, and go like that. And then obviously wipe this off as well. Okay, after my base is set, I like to do my eyebrows, eyelashes, and then my fake freckles. We're gonna start with our eyebrows. Where's my eyebrow pencil? Oh, okay. So this is the NYX eyebrow styler in the shade Chocolate. Now I recently went a shade lighter. I realized it was really dark for my light brown features a little bit, and I was like, maybe I should go a shade darker just to make it look a little bit natural. And it looks a lot better, I would say. So the first thing I do is just brush out my eyebrows. And then I start doing my eyebrows. Now the first thing I do is I draw a line. Okay, so I draw a line underneath so I can get that shape first. So that's really what I do. That's the only line that I draw. I hope you can see that. And then I just do little lines going upward to create that like loose hair brow effect that you see. And then I just kind of fill it in a little bit, like there's a little spot on top. And that is really what I do for my eyebrow. And I do the same on the other side, so I'm gonna do this one more time for you guys. I draw a little line to just get that shape on the bottom so it looks clean. And then just drawing lines up like little hairs. And there are times where I like to get really close up in the mirror because I want to know exactly what I'm doing and where exactly I'm doing it. So sometimes I'll get a little close up and personal with my mirror. All right. I gotta even those out because now they look really boxy. And then once I'm done with both eyebrows, I just take that spoolie end again and just brush them out so they're not super harsh. And sometimes I like to clean up one or both the eyebrows because there are times where I realize one eyebrow looks more natural than the other one. In this case, my left eyebrow always looks better than my right eyebrow for some reason. This eyebrow is just magical. This is just majestic. This is what I want my natural eyebrows to look like. You know what I mean? This eyebrow is perfect. This one looks a little wonky. So we're gonna probably fix this eyebrow on this side. I can see how it's really harsh right around here, like around the arch. All I do is just take a little Q-tip. I take a Q-tip and I just kind of even it out. And now that I'm looking at it, I need to fix the front of this eyebrow. I'm gonna see if I can do that because there are times where it looks like I need to fix the front of my eyebrow, or like just fix my eyebrows just in general, and they end up looking kind of wonky and kind of uneven and bad. Like I said, eyebrows are not twins, they're sisters. So they're not gonna look 100% perfect. You know what, I'm just gonna do this for right now because I really don't have time to fix. I don't have time to fix it. I don't even know what time it is, and that's what bothers me, so I gotta hurry this up. Next, I'm gonna take mascara. This is the Sky High by Maybelline in the shade True Brown. I think back in like early or late high school, I think just high school overall, I had like black mascara and I realized I look better with brown mascara. Me personally, I didn't think it mattered if I wore black mascara or not because it didn't really make a difference to me because the black and the brown look kind of the same. I feel like the brown makes my eyes pop a little more, but again, I can't really tell that much. So yeah, I recently switched to brown mascara since I do have brown features. It kind of make my makeup look a little bit better. Hoping I'm not out of frame. Okay, here we go. Okay. I have to check up if I'm in frame or not because I'm in front of a mirror and I'm behind my phone camera, so sometimes it's easier to film in front of a mirror because if I don't know if I'm in frame, the video's over. This is easier for me to do. And I think my next wish is to get a makeup vanity. I've been looking at some on Amazon. They're pretty expensive, but I just want like a really small one just to go over like in the corner of my room so I don't have to take up this little like small space on my bathroom counter. That's really what I strive for. And also a tripod because for obvious reasons I have to have my phone on 2 containers and a jewelry box right now. It works pretty well for like small videos like this one. It worked well for my other reel that I did. Also, if you didn't watch my recent reel, go watch that right now. Love you. But yeah, it works pretty well right now. I am hoping for a makeup vanity and a tripod because that would change the game so much. And also like a little light that I want to, like a little phone light. I've seen like camera light on TikTok shop for a minute, and obviously I don't have TikTok anymore. I saw it on Amazon. I also want that too. So like I have a lot of things that I want that I have to work for right now. But you know, it's just some things that I kind of want to get back. I kind of want to get back into since I did start my channel back up, and I don't have like the proper things to set up and do a video because I did have a tripod back then, and of course I stopped doing YouTube, so I didn't think I needed that tripod anymore, and I think I gave it away, or either I threw it away. I'm not really sure where it is. The point is it's gone. I don't know where that is. Okay, I'm just striving for something that's like, I guess, worth watching because I feel like this setup is just so like random, and I'm like, oh my god. I realized I had that door open the entire time, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter at this point. Okay, now that mascara is done finally, as I was just talking, it's time for fake freckles. Okay, now the reason why I put on fake freckles because I have like a few real ones on my face. You just can't really see it, of course, through all the cakiness. So this is the Maybelline Master Precise eyeliner. It's just like a brown eyeliner that I got from Target. It works pretty well, but it dries super quick. So what I do is take a little bit on my finger. I take a little bit on my finger. I just do a couple dots. This is really bad, like, because I can't really see it. But anyways, that's kind of an example of what I do. So I do some dots, and I just pat them on my face. But the reason why I did this is because, again, I saw a video on TikTok about fake freckles that they have on the TikTok shop, literally, and they were on sale. And I was like, oh my god, these would look so cute with my makeup look. And then I thought about it, and I was like, it's literally kind of like eyeliner. Like, you can get some eyeliner at the store and just do that too. I'm not even kidding, I sprinted to Target that day. I sprinted. I was like, I need to try this right now, and if I don't do it now, I won't do it ever. And it's kind of made my makeup look a little bit better. So I have a little bit on my face. It's a little better if I do it like this. These are the freckles. And that's just how I basically do my fake freckles. So that's my whole process with that one. Then my last step is lips. Hold on, let me put my glasses back on. It's only my lips left. I'm gonna probably show you that real quick though. First things first, I clean up my lips with a Q-tip because all the makeup and stuff gets on my lip. So you have that base. Once that's cleaned up, I kind of pick a lip liner. Now I have a few lip liners that I usually do. Most of the time I do just like a brown liner or like a dark brown liner, something brown, because I feel like it just goes well with it. So, and occasionally I'll do like something red or something bold to like stand out, but like that's the only color I do is like brown and red. I do have a black one, but like I haven't opened it since like I don't really feel the need to really wear black lip liner. But if I need like a black lip liner, I have one now just in case. You never know if you need like a black lip liner for anything. Like I might need it for like a Halloween costume this year. I have it. I don't have to worry about it, you know what I mean? We're just gonna go with this brown lip liner. This is the NYX brown lip liner in the shade Cocoa. What I do is just line, and I try to do a thick line kind of, so it's not like looking so thin. And I got some thickish lips, so I like to just do like a thick line so it like covers most of it. And then I highlight my Cupid's bow. Oh, hold on. And then I go with the rest. Once that's done, I just kind of blend it in a little bit. So I just kind of, just a little bit. If it does anything, if it doesn't, it's fine. And there are times where I take it back again, and I just go over my top lip just a little bit more. And then I blend it out with my finger, and I kind of blend it down so it covers a good bit of my top lip. So I guess it kind of makes it look a little more natural, but I don't know. Sometimes I do it to my bottom lip too. I kind of blend that inward as well. Now I don't blend with my finger all the time. It's just sometimes I'm like, maybe I want it to look a little bit more natural. So I do go back a little bit and just fill it in very softly, not too harsh, because I don't want to use too much product. And I blend it again, just like putting my lips together and just cleaning up those edges, especially the corners of your lip. Please clean up the corners of your lip, please. All right. And then I either go with a gloss or a lip oil or like a lipstick. I'm gonna find my lip gloss. This is the Broadway lip gloss. This is just in honey. I got this at the beauty supply store. They had tons of flavors there, and I almost got all of them. And these are like $1 per like tube. So they were not expensive at all. I could have literally gotten all of them, but I was like, you know what? I'm not going to use all of them at once. So let me just get one at a time. So I'm not going crazy over lip gloss. You know what I mean? I don't take a lot of lip gloss. I just take a little bit. So I squeeze a little bit. Go very lightly on my lip. Oh, that looks good. All right, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.